everyone, thanks so much for joining me. In this video, we're going to cover how to design a workout, how to design something that you can do on your own. And the first question that I always have for a student who wants to be able to do this, I just ask about their life, about their week. You know, how much time can you commit to working out on any given day? Because I want to help someone design something that's going to work in their life as it is now, or very slight changes, nothing dramatic, okay? Because I want someone to be able, if they want to start doing this, I want them to be able to feel like they can do it consistently, okay? Not sporadically, because then it's hard to stick with, okay? So I want to know a consistent amount of time, even if it's 15 minutes, several times a week, we can work with that, okay? So finding how many times per week, one or more, okay? But it needs to be once a week at least, okay, to have a consistency, how many minutes, and then I know how to fit things in, okay? So once you figure that out, your week, okay, your time, the duration that you're going to be working, then we can start going, okay, is that enough time to work your whole body in that one, once a week, 2-3 times a week, or are we going to split that up, okay? Really easy to do. I also always start out with the most basic exercises possible, knowing that they are functional, accessible, and then we can always either modify if needed and increase in the variety, broaden the variety in the pacing. There's all kinds of ways to do that. And I'll be covering more how to decide intensity and how to add variety on a couple separate videos. But for this, I just want to talk about the basic design, okay? So over the course of a week, if you're going to be working out strength training wise, you want to hit your whole body ultimately, whether or not it's in one single workout or spread out over 2 or 3. Okay, so I tend to go larger muscle groups to smaller muscle groups, okay? Knowing that every single exercise, okay, is a total body exercise with an emphasis. So I go legs, back, chest. Okay, so that's one little loop. And then arms, so shoulders, triceps, biceps. Okay, in all those things, abs will get hit, that you can always cover them extra. Okay, as well as the muscles along the spine, the low back, sides. But legs, back, chest, okay, biceps, triceps, shoulders. You could do those things all in one. Okay, you could work just the legs on one day, okay? Back, chest, I like to partner front and back, okay? Biceps, triceps, and shoulders. So it could be, 4 separate workouts, or it could be all in one. It could be split in 2 days, right? So thinking about the muscle groups, all right? The exercises that you like, to at least start with, okay? The amount of time that you have and how many times per week can you commit to it. Then, right, I get organized. So I've had so many different books. I like to write things down physically, but you could also, type it in a computer. For this kind of thing, I like to be able to jot quickly and keep a record. I had this because I'm a total geek. Like, I made this whole thing when it was just mine, just for my personal workout, and I had it, spiral bound at the copy store. Okay, so this is how I keep track, and I write down, the muscle groups. I also like to change things up. So having a notebook just allows me to see where I've been and kind of plan where I want to go. All right, so designing a workout, how many days per week, how long can you commit, and what parts of the body are you going to work, okay, on any given day. And then for ideas, in addition to all the Fitness 101 videos, okay, because I gotta plug that in, and I like magazines, I like websites, and I'll do research, and I love to investigate all this, the way that people like to look up recipes. I'm not a person that really likes to cook at all, but I like to read magazines on this topic. So all the magazines, so currently I get Men's Health. Okay, I'll pick up something random, that just is on the topic. Oxygen, all right. But I have to tell you that in any magazine that I get, I skip the ads. Like, the ads are I just want to just disregard. Okay, so it's a really important thing. I tell all my students, do not get caught up in the ads or in the images. So I'm looking at this kind of diagnostically. I'm looking for exercises that look good to me, look like good ideas. Everything else as far as advice and such, you got to have it, make sure that it resonates with you. So I'm looking at these magazines and talking about these magazines purely as idea, inspiration. Okay, I never ever take a full workout out of any magazine and do it, because I've got to make it work for me, okay, where my life is at right now. Some things I think are a good idea for me, other things I don't, okay? So I look at these magazines just for inspiration, okay? Nothing else. So I just never want a student to feel locked in to anything. Everything you do has got to work for you to feel successful, for you to feel like it's yours, you're empowered, you get to make changes, okay, to tweak, to ramp it up, or take it, like not easy, or like, right? So to modify it in ways that best suit your needs, okay? So everything is challenging. Everything can be a really, make it really positive as long as it fits you, your needs, your goals, okay? So my first question's, what's your life like right now? How do you want to incorporate it into your life in a realistic, reasonable way, okay, that makes you feel good? That's how you design a workout, okay? The nitty-gritty and the specifics, okay? Notebooks, ideas, all that, but it's got to work for you. So I hope this was helpful. It's like, I wouldn't ever give anyone a map of, here, this is what you do, this is how you're gonna do it, how many times you're gonna do it, all that, okay? It's all about fitting it into your life. So I hope that this was helpful, that you have a great day. Namaste.